we're going to be seeing two top Wi-Fi Ikes in a row here on this stream, and yeah, if you're trying to learn how to play this, if you're trying to learn how to play this character, this is about the way that you go. I believe that is that the Assassin's Creed skin?
That is Ezio. That it is.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. So that's Ravenking again. Just piling on this damage. If you're Mii's Swordfighter, you have to take advantage of the ranged options that you have in order to open up this Ike, but you can only do so from a certain distance if you want to really get any follow-up.
Yeah, this is sort of where you're going to see that little brawler-esque kind of stuff be forced to come out on the part of BadBoyRay here, because, the fact that he has a disjoint is now not necessarily as big of a deal as it would be in a lot of other matchups, considering he's going against a character with as immense of a disjoint and as powerful as Ike on top of that. He's not going to be able to rely on necessarily just superior spacing for free anymore on part of that sword. But Mii's Swordfighter is not a one-trick pony for that indeed, man. This character was a nightmare in my local region of northern New Jersey and Tri-State back in the day as that forward tilt takes the stock. BadBoyRay, this character has got a lot of sauce right there. You're going to see with the tornado, which sets up perfectly into an up B kill confirm for BadBoyRay. We haven't seen it just yet, but you do see him fishing for it, so it's only a matter of time, Stu.
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that they have been at least as effective as they are, to be completely honest. I mean, Mii's Swordfighter is one of those characters that can go the distance. They can pile on the damage, but when you have something like Ike that can just sort of kill you with one swing of the sword, and that's going to be a problem if you're someone like BadBoyRay. Like, you cannot hold on to these leads, especially when you get scooped up and smacked around like that. Ravenking, more than all right with the situation they are in. They are up 3-1, 159%. What's that accepted number?
I didn't come here to do math, my friend, but either way, it's going to get reset right there, right back to 0, a number that no matter how bad you were at math, you can certainly recognize. Goodness gracious, rocking the Is All King tag as well. Ravenking up and out here with 88.3% on BadBoyRay already, not making this easy for him at all, man. He wouldn't have even gotten that much off of that tornado had it hit, but Ray's going to try and take absolutely anything he can get right here. Is that up B going to knock him right back to the other side of the level? This is just a mountain to climb, Stu. My goodness. And Ike sitting pretty at 23%.
Oh, man. Ugh. Oh, yeah, I honestly thought it was done there. I really did, but going to be hanging on here as BadBoyRay is certainly not done yet. That's...
Wow.
I really need to stop talking, but BadBoyRay's DI, I have to say, nothing short of impressive. This is a relatively short ceiling, all things considered. But BadBoyRay is eventually going to go down. Yeah, Runoff Bear is going to claim another victim, as it tends to do with Ike around. Excuse me. BadBoyRay could not close out those stocks.
Yeah, I'm a little scared on the ends of both of these characters right now going into this second game, because you saw at the very end right there, you saw for one of the first times in that set, a situation where Ray was actually able to start and set up the Chakram confirms. He got the tornado right there, dropped, retreated to get the Chakram, and even read the jump a little bit with the tornado. He was starting to get a little bit of momentum at the end, but his percentage was just too far gone. He was still down an entire stock to be able to sort of bring that back. So now that he knows the little situations that he can sort of set Ike in for that in the corner, this is where it's going to be important to see Ravenking's adaptation, because when he was in a lead, he did a really good job forcing his advantage by being patient enough to know when to not approach, because one thing that Ike does not have against, Mii's Swordfighter are projectiles. So that's the one thing that Ravenking has really got to look out for. That means there are certain distances, like the mid-range or long-range whatnot, where a character like BadBoyRay's Mii's Swordfighter is going to have a little bit more of an edge, regardless if Ravenking is up a stock or not. He knows that lead can whittle away like it's nothing if he's not careful, and he doesn't have any long-range projectiles to be able to deal with that in the meantime. So, that means if you're going to play a character like Ike in a lead, you got to know it's really important to know when to be patient, when to swing, and when you can get those giant meaty punishes out.
Yeah, and that's something that Ravenking doesn't really seem to have a whole bunch of a problem with. Certainly on that ledge, BadBoyRay. Oh my goodness me. That is 44 percentage points of damage on Ravenking. But yeah, that's one less stock on the Mii Swordfighter.
I see them do it, man. Every single time. That reverse ether from off stage, man. Absolutely horrifying. Another one? Oh my god. I don't think that was SDI to get him out of that, but either way, he's going to pop out right back to the left. My man Ravenking, not even showing that patience I was talking about before. He is swinging with the confidence that one only of a sword and strength that size will be able to take for you, even with the stock lead, man. He's even pressing buttons in the mid-range right now where he knows he's going to get hit by those projectiles, man. You see him just trying to keep the pressure on this Mii Swordfighter right now, man. He's playing like he's a damn brawler character out here, just with better frame data than Ike has, just mashing in the face of a character like Mii Swordfighter, like he's playing a rushdown character like Box or something. The confidence is out, Stu. Look at this man go.
Yeah, I mean, if you're BadBoyRay, you're just kind of running out of options, and it's a rough way to go. However, Ravenking does overextend. BadBoyRay is going to get the up air, but at what cost? They're going to go down a full stock right here. And yeah, if you're Ravenking and you just kind of continue on with this Nair, knowing that BadBoyRay is going to have a tough time getting away from it, this is a tough go for BadBoyRay, and I really don't see how they make it happen at this point.
Yeah, it's definitely a mountain to climb for sure, but I mean, I've seen greater comebacks come back from the depths of hell before, but not like this when you're getting laddered by these Nairs. The oppression session out on the part of Ravenking over and over and over again. He's still got a whole stock to work with. Even if he loses this one, man, it's a rough go about it. Like I mentioned before, the disjoints of BadBoyRay just don't really matter as much in this matchup. That was rude, but optimal at the same damn time, Stu. You got a stock lead, why not? You're up a whole game, why not? You got the confidence to know when that hitbox is going to be put out there. You know that BadBoyRay is in a bad spot off the level where he can't air dodge or nothing because God knows he won't be able to make it back if he does that. Why not just whip out a forward air that low?
I mean, the option is there. You might as well take it. So that is going to be a victory for the third place finisher in the most recent Galaxy Gambit on Friday night. Yeah, and this is someone who is taken out. Again, if you're someone like this Mii Swordfighter, you can't really complain all that much. You know, obviously you have a little bit, you have a few tournament miles on you. You've finished relatively well at a few big brackets. But yeah, this is Ravenking you're talking about. I mean, in one tournament, beating the likes of Marvelous Marco, Floppe, the Wii Fit trainer, Headshot, the Puerto Rico Samus main, yeah. And Suarez and 8-Bit Man among them. This is something that you kind of have to expect, maybe. Like, yeah, you have a shot coming in, but, I mean, there's only so much that you can do when you're getting nared to infinity and beyond.
Yeah,